system has been churning with winds at 180 miles per hour or greater. I mean, we haven't had systems like this. This is definitely the strongest to ever impact the Leeward Islands. And last night, we were concerned about Barbuda. In fact, around 1 in the morning. In fact, barely habitable, as you mentioned, the Prime Minister said. St. Martin, the French foreign minister, said that the 4 tallest buildings on the island are completely destroyed, as well as most of the buildings, either completely or partially. We haven't heard from Anguilla yet. British Virgin Islands took a direct hit as well. If there's any good news I can find in the last couple of hours is we're not looking at a major landfall in the near future. So we've got maybe another 24 hours without one, and it's pulling away from Puerto Rico. Good news. It's about 70 miles away now. It's been undergoing a kind of an eye wall replacement cycle, reorganizing itself. So again, as it starts to strengthen again, we're going to watch this system make its way toward Cuba, then northward. They have moved it just about 60 to 70 miles from where it was at this time last night. Anyone in this cone of uncertainty, still, the options are open. We should know more in about 24 to 48 hours.
And also, Tom, Irma may not be the only problem ahead. There are other systems as we're looking at. We mentioned Jose and Katia as well. Katia is actually in the Gulf of Mexico right now.
Yeah, that one popped up. Just a cluster of storms this morning. It was called a tropical storm, and by this evening, they named it a hurricane as well as Jose. Now, we knew Jose was going to be a hurricane, but it is interesting, Don. There is a cold front sweeping down through the southeastern U.S. It's too bad that cold front wasn't moving through on Friday, because that would push Irma out into the ocean. But I think this cold front is going to push Katia down toward Veracruz, Mexico. So for those of you in Texas, Louisiana, do not fret. That one's not moving anywhere. But I am a little concerned about Jose. Yes, it is a hurricane as well. And we know it's following Irma, but for the most part, it's going to come pretty close. You're going to see the pattern of rainfall for Irma, and then you see a little spike. It comes close to those islands again, and maybe as a major hurricane, but it's going to be nice to see that one move into the open waters.
All right. Tom Sater in the Weather Center. Tom, we'll check back with you. Thank you so much for that. I want to get out of CNN's Leila Santiago. She's live.
Well, the newest advisory just has been issued by the National Hurricane Center, and I'm really speechless here because we're now at hour 39, Don, that this has been containing the strength of a Category 5. I mean, we have been taught for years that, hurricanes just